When visiting Vietnam, travelers are often enchanted by the vibrant markets, bustling streets, and a kaleidoscope of colors, sounds, and aromas. Among the many cultural experiences the country offers, shopping stands out as a unique adventure. Yet, for many visitors, a question arises. Should you bargain when shopping in Vietnam? To answer this, let's delve into the traditions, etiquette, and practicalities that surround bargaining in this captivating Southeast Asian nation. Bargaining is more than just a transactional process in Vietnam. It's a cultural tradition that dates back generations. From the lively markets of Hanoi's Old Quarter to the floating boats of the Mekong Delta, bargaining is woven into the very fabric of daily life. For locals, it's a norm. For travelers, it can be both a challenge and a thrill, a way to connect with the culture and bring home memorable stories along with souvenirs. But not every shopping experience in Vietnam calls for bargaining. First and foremost, it's important to distinguish between where haggling is expected and where it is not. In supermarkets, convenience stores, shopping malls, and other fixed-price establishments, prices are non-negotiable. However, in open-air markets, street stalls, night bazaars, and even some small shops, the price you're offered is often just the starting point of a friendly negotiation. Why do vendors in these settings expect bargaining? In many traditional markets, prices are not posted, and it's common practice for sellers to quote a higher price, especially to tourists. It's not seen as unfair, but rather as an invitation to start a dialogue. In these transactional dances, both sides work towards a price that feels fair. Approaching this process requires both tact and respect. Begin by greeting the vendor with a friendly smile or a simple "Xin Chao." Expressing genuine interest, asking questions, and being courteous sets a positive tone. When you ask about the price, expect it to be higher than what a local might pay. That's your cue to politely make a counteroffer, perhaps starting at half or 2/3 of the asking price. If you're met with resistance, keep the mood light-hearted. The goal is not to win at all costs, but to reach a mutually satisfactory deal. It's also important to remember that cultural sensibilities matter. In Vietnam, haggling aggressively or showing frustration can be considered disrespectful. Instead, use humor, patience, and a willingness to walk away, often showing that you're not desperate for a particular item, can encourage the vendor to lower their price. If the deal can't be reached, thank the seller and move on graciously. Sometimes you'll be called back with a better offer. Another key consideration is the context of your purchase. For inexpensive souvenirs, trinkets, or street snacks, the difference in price after bargaining may be small in absolute terms, though proportionally significant to a local seller. Seeking a fair rather than rock-bottom price helps foster goodwill. For more valuable goods, such as customized tailoring services or crafts, doing a bit of research beforehand will arm you with an idea of reasonable rates, helping you negotiate more confidently. It's worth noting that Vietnam has seen an influx of fixed-price stores and stalls, often with signs stating "No bargain." In such places, it's best to respect the clearly stated policy. Vendors likely set reasonable prices, and bargaining may be unnecessary or unwelcome. Ultimately, bargaining in Vietnam is less about confrontation and more about connection. Participating in this lively tradition can give you greater insight into daily life, allow for pleasant conversations, and bring an authentic flavor to your travel experience. So should you bargain when shopping in Vietnam? In most traditional markets and stalls, Yes, but always do so with respect, curiosity, and a spirit of fun. Remember, the value of your experience often transcends the final price you pay.